Hello. Oh, I'm live. I should pay attention more. Good morning, at least for me, and happy lunchtime for those of you on the East Coast. It is 9:30, almost anyway, a.m. Pacific time, and we are here during our 9th week of daily Facebook Live training every morning to help you generate sales appointments for your business. We're in the business of helping clients with this, and we are sharing some of our most awesome strategies here every morning with you for you to incorporate into your own business and report back to us and tell us how well it's working. So my name is Brian Williams. I am the founder of Real Appointments. And before we get started, I will introduce my co-host, Mr. Ronan Rahman. Hello. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Brian.
Got a new coffee cup for Father's Day.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Part of my Father's Day gifts.
I'm a creature of habit, so
still
in and out for me.
I Googled my symptoms, turned out just need to go camping.
So I just want to say good morning to you. Good morning to Ray.
Good morning to Ray. Yeah.
Ray brings up something really fantastic in that we're live and we're here to answer questions. We're here to take your comments. Anything you have to say, just put them in the chat or in the link below comments. And we'll respond. So
we're here to take your comments, your questions, and your money. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, now there's Facebook Pay, so that's actually doable.
That's true.
Anyway, today is 3-point power profile. So yesterday we covered market to message match, which is the whole foundation. And today we're going to build on that. We're going to include that in this and then go from there. So I'm going to jump out of here and do my thing in the background while you do your thing in the foreground.
All right, let's do it. All right, so 3 points of the power profile. Now, it may seem simple. It may seem kind of rudimentary. That being said, many people are not following this advice yet, even though we've been teaching this now for 9 weeks. And so you're in the right place at the right time. Making some small, minor adjustments to your profile on social media, especially LinkedIn, can have huge impact on your success in not only meeting new people, but generating appointments with people that can do business with you. So the 3 points I'm going to cover in a little bit of detail here over the next 11 or 12 minutes. And so I'm going to have Ronan switch over to my screen and not my calendar. But instead, LinkedIn profile. My calendar scares me sometimes. All right. So point number 1 of the 3-point power profile is your photo. Okay. Yes, we all have a photo, hopefully anyway, on our social media profiles. And this happens to be Ronan's on his LinkedIn profile. And as I've stated numerous times, the best photo is one made by a professional photographer. And that's what Ronan has here. That being said, you can have someone who's not a professional make a good photo with a good camera, either from a modern day smartphone or another, camera. When you do that, you want to make sure that your photo on your profile accomplishes or includes these 4 elements. Number 1, non-distracting background. I cannot tell you how many times we see profile photos that have all this weird stuff going on in the background. And that's not the point of your profile photo. This is not the time to be, slicing yourself out from some wedding picture that you might have been a part of. We've seen that. Or from a vacation photo, we've seen that. Leave the bookcases and the plants and the other people out of it. It's just you. So a nice plain dark background or white background, doesn't really matter, just plain, nothing distracting. Number 2, close-up shot of your face and well lit. This photo oftentimes appears very, very small, especially if you're doing messaging and things like that. And it's very difficult to see who you are unless it's a really tight shot and a well-lit shot of your face. While we're talking about your face, don't touch it, I guess, but we want you to use your face in your photo and make sure that your expression is inviting, right? It's not the time to be a sourpuss, right? Either a small smile, like you see here with Ronan, or a big smile like you might see in my profile photo, which I think I have a slide on that later, but just something that is going to be inviting, that people are going to be attracted to, wanting to have a conversation with you. And then finally, just like maybe run it by a few other people and ask them, hey, how does this profile photo look? And get some other input. When I had my last professional headshot made, I had a bunch of different photos. I posted them on social media and kind of had people weigh in on it, right? And I ended up selecting one as a result of that. So that's for your photo. I know it's a lot just on some little thing, but trust me, it is really, really important. All right, next is your headline. Now, yesterday, we went into a lot of depth on how to create the perfect headline for your social media profile, in particular your LinkedIn profile. If you want to watch that training, look at wherever you're looking at this now, whether it's our YouTube channel or our Facebook feed, and go watch that training. I'm not going to give you go over that whole thing again, but just to show you and express to you how important it is. So here's one of our clients, Joe Kennemore. One of his businesses is in the event and video production space. And his headline reads, stress-free live events and video production for the most prestigious technology companies in the world. That headline speaks very clearly and directly to his market. And yesterday we went over the market to message match. So watch that training and then help craft your own headline. And again, you can have other people review your headline for you and give you some input on that. Ronan and I invest hours at least on perfecting headlines for ourselves and for our clients. It's not a quick, just write it out and be done with it. You really want to give it some thought. And the cool thing about when you really have it dialed in is when you make connection requests, when you send out messages to other folks on LinkedIn in particular, the first two things that they see, and the only two things they really see about you other than your message itself, is your profile photo and your headline. That's it. And so that's got to be enough to captivate them, to create enough curiosity that they're going to want to either look deeper and go follow your headline or and click over to your profile, or just simply respond to your request. And so that's super, super important. The other thing I'll point out is anytime you comment on a post, make a post, anything like that on LinkedIn, your headline is carried along with that. So it's a super, super powerful few sentences or one sentence that can really, really help boost your business up. All right, and then the third point in the 3-point power profile is your cover image. Your cover image is that large kind of rectangular space kind of above your profile photo. And if I can click to the right slide, this is an image of mine, my LinkedIn profile. And just make sure you have something unique up there. It's not the standard, plain LinkedIn, non-customized image. You want something that presents an idea, a thought on something that you want others to know about you. Okay. So in my case, I want people to know that I'm a speaker and that I do trainings and I do events. And so I've got as you can see here in my cover image, a photograph of me speaking in front of what looks to appear like business people while I'm teaching a class. And so that's something I want to be known for. And that's something I'm looking to grow because when I speak in front of business owners, that's a great way for our business to grow. And so that's for me. That may not be for you. Just pick something that you want to be recognized for in there that's professional. And if you decide to put any kind of like wording and things like that, don't repeat. You don't have to repeat what you already have in your headline, right? You've already taken care of it there. So you might want to put 2 or 3 or 4 words max that might be different words that are separate maybe from what's in your headline, but can reinforce either who you work with or what kind of benefits you provide or something like that. So, but don't clutter it with a bunch of text. People aren't going to read that. And then for the rest of your image, just pick something that suits you. In my case, I'm an outdoorsman. I like climbing mountains. And so this image of someone standing on top of a mountaintop resonated with me. And so I thought I'd share it with the world. And one other point I'll make is on LinkedIn, sometimes your profile photo will appear on the far left as it is in this particular view. Other times your profile photo will appear front and center. So make sure that you account for that and don't put anything on your cover image that you want people to see that can be blocked either on the left corner or the center bottom from your profile image. I see a lot of cover images that look great yet some of the, like a phone number is being blocked or part of it, by someone's profile photo. So don't make that mistake either. And that's it for the 3-point power profile. I'm going to come back and go to full view here, and let's see what Ronan has to add to the conversation. Hi, Ronan.
Hey. So, yeah, I mean, all those points are like really important, and they may seem minor, like what's the big deal? But they are a big deal. It's really how you present yourself. It's just like when you're in a live networking event and, you've got Don King haircut, right? Like that doesn't really inspire people. Unless you're,
I haven't had Don King haircut in quite some time.
Right. So,
it's been a while.
Right. So, or imagine you walked up to him and one of your lenses in your glasses was cracked, right? Like it just doesn't look right. So these may seem like minor things, but they do add up as a whole, and it's how you present yourself to that person from the very beginning. Why not make a great first impression?
So one thing I'll point out is we are building version 2.0 of our guaranteed sales appointments workshop, and we will be launching that again in July. If you would like to be informed as to when we are going to be hosting that event, where we are going to unpack our entire appointment setting process for you, just put your name and information on the form at guaranteedappointmentslive.com, and we will make sure that you get notified at least via email, and maybe even something cool in the mail, of all things. I know that's that thing outside your house or your office that stuff made from trees lands in. But yeah, fill that out, and we'll be happy to inform you as to when we're doing that event. It'll be right around the second week of July. And we will go into a lot more depth on this and really share all the things that we've learned over the last 19 months in doing this for ourselves and lots of clients. So hope to see you there, and that's kind of all I got. Tomorrow, if you're interested in taking the next step with us, tune in at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. We will be going over one of my favorite topics, which is the messaging. A lot of people get stuck on messaging, on what to say and how to say it. We're going to show you some really simple things that you can do to kind of take that pressure off of you and really make a great impression with the people that you message. Hi, Greg. How you doing, my friend? All right. That's all I got.
I'm excited for tomorrow. We'll see you all 9:30 tomorrow.
Sounds great.
All right. Bye, guys.